Tuesday, February 10th, 2026, 7 p.m. Eastern. 10 days into Nancy Guthrie's disappearance, Tucson's sun long set, and the foothills remain combed by search teams and drone lights. No new ransom note appeared after yesterday's missed deadline. No proof of life has surfaced, and amidst the quiet storm, Savannah Guthrie has remained publicly silent. No video, no statement, no tearful appeal. Yet today, someone else spoke. Anderson Cooper, 58, the seasoned CNN anchor, known for calm under crisis, finally shared his insight, privately, with 6 trusted colleagues and friends. He didn't record it, didn't script it, didn't broadcast it. But in an hour-long conversation, Anderson unpacked the intricate dynamics between Savannah and Nancy. Those who spoke to him afterward insisted it changes the way we understand Savannah's composure. Her measured actions, he explained, are not detachment. They are the product of a lifetime of lessons about resilience, love, and strength. A mother's imprint. Anderson began carefully, like the journalist he is. Savannah didn't grow up with softness or indulgence. Nancy Guthrie, widowed young with 3 children in Tucson, built life around structure, expectation, and a refusal to let weakness dictate outcomes. Love, he said, was not a blanket. It was a shield earned through strength. Savannah absorbed this lesson completely. Emotion was private. Public appearances demanded composure. Over decades, this pattern became part of her identity. Anderson shared a vivid example. In 2012, while covering an election, Savannah received news of her mother's fall. She stepped aside briefly, then returned, smiling tightly. "Mom's fine," she said. "Worry is for people who can't handle things. So I'm handling it." There was no fear in public, only forward motion. Nancy's teachings had scripted Savannah's responses decades before this crisis, shaping how she confronts it today. The public response as strategy. Anderson dissected Savannah's videos, released days after the disappearance. February 4th's video begins with gratitude, moves into describing Nancy's character, acknowledges the ransom notes, then delivers the plea. Every element is structured, controlled, and precise. This is the DNA of her mother's influence. Respond, don't react. Communicate, don't beg. In the second video, February 7th, Savannah's words, "We will pay," are delivered with calm deliberation. Anderson emphasized that he has witnessed countless families in hostage crises. They plead, they break, they sob. Savannah, however, delivers terms. The lessons Nancy instilled, strength, control, dignity, are on display. Anderson described this as more than professionalism. It is the internalized architecture of decades of parental instruction unfolding in real time, with the stakes at their highest. Private strength, hidden cost. While Savannah's exterior demonstrates mastery, Anderson noted the cost. Every measured pause, every carefully chosen word, conceals deep fear and grief. Her mother's absence amplifies a lifetime of internalized expectation. Anderson shared a private moment from 2015. Savannah had a retinal tear and brief surgery. She confided only that she had called her mother, then returned immediately to work. Forward motion without visible vulnerability. This same pattern now defines her response to Nancy's disappearance. Pain is private, performance is public. Inside, Anderson believes Savannah is terrified. Terrified that failure would betray the woman who taught her strength as the ultimate metric of love. Even in the midst of abduction, she is following the only script she has ever known. Love, discipline, and fear. One colleague asked whether Nancy would expect this even now. Anderson didn't hesitate. "Yes," he said. It's deliberate, not meanness, but love. The world will break you if you let it. Don't let it. Savannah honors this lesson meticulously. Publicly composed, privately enduring, she balances personal anguish with the lifetime discipline instilled by her mother. Anderson emphasized how this conditioning shapes her interactions with her own children. She allows them freedom to feel, fail, and cry, giving what she was never allowed. Yet right now, while Nancy is gone, the original blueprint remains active. Savannah continues to follow it, honoring her mother even from a distance, even at emotional risk to herself, seeing the discipline in action. Anderson circled back to the present, the missed deadline, ongoing silence, and active searches. Savannah has spoken only when she can control the narrative. Facts first, context before emotion, plea last. Her composure is not detachment. It is fidelity to the principles Nancy instilled. Anderson highlighted the deliberate pacing and structure of each public statement, noting how each moment reflects lifelong training. Do not crumble, do not beg. Deliver strength even when the ground shakes beneath you. This is the same pattern visible in her professional life over years of journalism. Every crisis she has faced has been filtered through this lens. The burden of proof. Anderson reflected on the cost of that conditioning. Savannah has been tasked with proving love through invincibility and discipline. Weakness is betrayal. Failure is unacceptable. Each calculated act now is both armor and ache, a demonstration of strength that protects her but isolates her from fully processing fear or grief. He shared another story from 7 years ago during a natural disaster. Exhausted and underslept, she still checked in with her mother, reminded herself that quitting is permanent, then returned to her work at dawn. That same steel defines her conduct during Nancy's disappearance. Measured, composed, disciplined. Yet, Anderson reminded the group, this is not absence of emotion, it is mastery over it. Waiting with control day 1 through day 3 brought silence. Day 4, the first video. Why the delay? Nancy's lessons, Anderson explained. Don't speak until you know what to say, until you can say it perfectly, until it demonstrates strength. Savannah thanks the searchers first, honors her mother's character, acknowledges the ransom, then pleads. Each word is deliberate. In the second video, We Will Pay, delivered with calm authority, exemplifies control over circumstance and emotion. Anderson emphasized, this is not cold calculation. It is the inheritance of a mother who taught resilience as a measure of love. The quiet heroism. Anderson underscored that Savannah's current conduct is courage under pressure. Public composure hides private anguish. Each structured message, every controlled plea, is the product of decades of internalized expectation. She is performing for a presence that is absent, honoring a mother even in her disappearance. Anderson explained that this disciplined response allows her to act effectively, but it exacts a toll. Suppressed grief, controlled fear, and the relentless weight of expectation. The human cost is invisible, but the strength is undeniable. Hope beyond discipline. Anderson concluded with a vision of what Savannah will need when Nancy returns. More than hugs, more than reunion. She will need permission to be weak, to cry without apology, to be loved without proving worth. This is the restoration of a human balance, interrupted by circumstance. Anderson asked the group to carry this quietly, letting searches continue and giving Savannah space, but remembering the dual tragedies she bears, her mother's absence and the lifetime imprint of a love bound to performance. Bearing witness, Finally, Anderson Cooper's reflections remind us that Savannah's strength is both remarkable and human. Her composure is informed by love and expectation, discipline and fear. The current crisis is not just a test of her resourcefulness. It is a test of every lesson Nancy instilled. Anderson asked those listening to see beyond the public performance, to recognize the human struggle beneath. Re-watch the videos. Witness the daughter navigating unthinkable pressure while honoring a mother's legacy of strength. And whisper Nancy's name, knowing that if she returns, Savannah will need affirmation that love has always been